I am Sari Cohen with Awards Buzz, and we are diving into the new MGM Plus show, Hotel Cocaine. Ladies, this is an exciting day.
It is very much. Hello.
Yes, definitely.
You three, your characters are so spectacular on the show and so dynamic in different ways. I'm really curious from the three of you. When you hear the premise of this show, what are the thoughts that go through your head?
I think there's so much scope for drama, and there are endless opportunities for these characters to get themselves in trouble and then find a way through and keep fighting to keep the people that they love together. Yeah, the nightclub, the Mutiny Hotel, 1970s Miami, drug wars, but a really beautiful family drama at its core. I just think there's so many elements happening at once that there's endless opportunity for drama.
Yeah. Also, the tagline of our show is "Every pleasure has a price." This was like said to us right from the beginning. So the first thing I thought was, there's going to be justice, you know, for whatever there is, right? If you lie or if you commit a crime or if you, so in everything, there's going to be justice, I think, at the end of it. That's what I think.
Yeah, and I think that tagline, "Every pleasure has its price," really helped us never lose focus of the very real impact that the drug wars had on people's lives in Miami at that time and all the way back to South America. So it can be entertaining and it can be fun, but it's also about something very real and very tragic that did happen.
I think because of those, like, so many aspects and so many elements in the show, there is not one singular boring moment. I think that you're always on your toes. And like one thing I love about it is how, yes, there's the fun and the dancing and the colors and all of this fun stuff, but at the same time, there's hardships and problems and very real life issues. And at the same time, you finish a scene where it's like super emotional, and then the second one is it's light and it's funny and you kind of get a fresh breath of fresh air, you know? So that's like what I love about this show, really.
That is a great way to put it. There really was a wonderful balance that went between. I mean, it's based off of a real person in a real time in a real place, but you all managed to bring a little bit of levity to the situation. Also, another thing that I loved so much. You think you have these characters figured out, right? You think you know what their boundaries are, you know, what lines they will cross and what they won't. And then all of a sudden that changes. So I do want to get into, without giving too much away, your characters' arcs this season and perhaps what was the most exciting arc for you each to play.
Okay. So I play Marisol. I play Roman's girlfriend and stepmother to Valeria. So okay, I can't. Okay. So I would say that at the beginning, you will see Marisol as a woman who has everything she wants in her life. You know, she's in love, she has a home, she has a family, and as soon as Nestor Cabal enters into their lives, that's going to make Roman change, and that's going to change their relationship dynamic. This is a big problem for Marisol because she's the type of person who, whatever she says and does is completely aligned. She does not, in my house, there's no lies. We're honest to each other. There's love. There's kindness. And this starts to change. So she's going to have to deal with that. And that's going to be very complicated for her because that's not what she's used to. So to me, my favorite part of whatever happens to Marisol is more towards the end of it because, well, obviously, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but the conflict is going to grow, right? As it does in
It's
every
drama.
I mean, it's just gonna, so that's going to put her in a position where she is, it's more difficult to deal with all those conflicts. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, Valeria is Roman's daughter, and she's a teenager doing teenage things, being curious, being going to school and doing homework and all these things, but she gets sucked into her dad's world, and I think my favorite part, which it was super fun to play, was that investigation and that like trying to connect the dots and the puzzle pieces and all this stuff when everyone around me is feeding me lies. And Valeria's just trying to find the truth. I think that's the most interesting. Yeah.
Mm. And I play Janice Nichols, who manages the Mutiny Girls in the nightclub at the Mutiny Hotel. And she starts the series in a place where she's got her place in the nightclub. She's very confident in her job. She works very closely with Roman and with Burton, the owner of the club. And she's really getting a lot of satisfaction out of creating a working environment for her Mutiny Girls that really improves greatly upon the abusive past that she experienced in similar dynamics. And once Nesta Cabal comes back into the picture for Roman Comte, Roman confides a great deal in Janice about, the danger that he is now under, and she's aware of Valeria's, danger as well. And I think that her feeling of owing something to Roman because he's given her this job, he's saved her life, quite literally in many ways, or so she thinks. I enjoy playing with watching her struggle with finding what her boundary is and what her how far her morals will let her go to protect the man that she believes saved her life and means a great deal to her. So that was a really fun thing to play with and was unexpected for me, and I love surprises.
You three are absolutely fabulous. Thank you for hanging out with us today. It was
Thank
such a
you.
fun
Thank you so much.
Thank you.